What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I did have an intro that I was gonna come in with, but I didn't realize my room looked like this. So I think we're gonna clean my room and talk at the same time. So let's tell y'all why I'm making this video today. As y'all know, 2026 is right around the corner. Today is Saturday, December 27th. That means in 4 days we will be out of 2025 into 2026. And the whole point of this video was me explaining my New Year's goals, or my New Year goals and resolutions. Less resolutions than there are goals. I have a lot of goals that I want to hit in 2026, and I have a lot of things that I want to leave behind come 2025. So that is the main point of this video. It might be a lot of talking, but now that I got it clean, it's gonna be a little bit of cleaning and talking. So yeah, y'all get the best of both worlds, man. One of my first goals, let me see, it's on my phone. One of my first goals that I have for the new year is post on YouTube 2 to 3 times a week. As everybody knows, social media is a game of consistency. The consistent ones win. The consistent ones win. I think I said that right. And the people who are non-consistent, they don't really get the they don't get the outcome. I need to learn how to be more consistent. I feel as if I think YouTube is gonna just reward me one day for doing the bare minimum. That's not the case. I have to lock in mentally, because I know that this game, that it's not even really a game, but it's almost like YouTube is like the gym. The more you go, the more results you see. And I feel like I come to the gym on you. Oh, if I'm treating YouTube as my gym, I probably come once a month. And I don't want to be like that no more. So I need to learn how to be more consistent. So that is one of my main goals for 2026, is posting on YouTube 2 to 3 times a week. And it might be a hard goal for me, but it'll make me more consistent, and it'll make me challenge myself to make better videos or more videos. One of my other goals, or my next goal, or I don't know if, well, I think this one is a resolution. It is save more, spend less. That just ties back to me having goals in mind. Well, I guess this one is a goal. I need to learn how to save up. I have a spending problem bad, like so bad. It's so bad, y'all. I really don't even be spending like on, it's not clothes, it's not designer clothes, it's not shoes. I just be spending. Like, I will go spend money on food, not caring the world what the price is. What else? Gymshark sponsor me. I wear y'all stuff. Gymshark. Anyway, Gymshark. I spend a lot of money through Gymshark. So I guess clothes is in there, but I don't really think I see it because I wear all my stuff. I'm not ever spending money dumb and blindly. I do wear everything that I buy. It's just I spend a lot of money. Casinos have a good bit of my money. I've taken a good bit of theirs, but they got a good bit of my money, y'all. I ain't even gonna cap with y'all. Casinos got my money, and that's really it, y'all. Food, casino, and clothing is really where I spend a lot of my money. But with me spending that money, I'm not ever seeing anything in return. So that is one of my next goals, is save more, spend less. It is a hard goal. I know it's a hard goal. Why did I take this out just to put it back on the bed? This needs to go in my closet. It's gonna be a hard goal, but everything on this list is something I want to accomplish. I want to sit down and actually do it. I don't need to be sitting down. Hold on. My next goal is this one's crazy. This one is get to 100K on one or more platforms or social media platforms. That one I feel is going to be my toughest challenge, because that ties into me being consistent. So I have to learn how to be consistent first. That's why it's at the top of my list, posting more, before the other stuff can come by. So I think that one might be my hardest one, but everything on this list I'm bringing to life 2026. There's nothing stopping me. There's something about the feeling of this year that I feel like I'm going to take off. Like, I said that like 2 years ago in one of my videos, like, oh yeah, this year I'm gonna really do my stuff, take off. but like it was never this serious. Like I feel as if I have a chip on my shoulder and I have something to prove to myself. So that's why I feel like 2026 will be my year. I think this is going to be the greatest year thus far. I've had great years, but I think this might be my breakout year. I have a feeling, I have it in my chest. God is by my side. I have refound God. That is another thing on my list. It was actually my fourth one, church every week. I want to start going to church every Sunday. I want to get back a relationship with the Father, because if there's no relationship with the Father, we have nothing. And I guess we can go to my next one. My next one is collab with different content creators. Obviously, this one, God, dead ass don't even know how this happened, but this is how we trip, bro. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by this damn blanket, where was I? My next goal. Yeah, collabing with different content creators. That obviously has to come after the 100K, because who's gonna want to collab if somebody's, I think collaborations are more like a business deal. Like, you gonna make or how do I say this? You gonna help my channel, I help your channel. And if I have nothing to help with, then I'm just a business expense. So I don't think that I'll be able to really collab with anybody until I get a little bit up there in my career, but that's just on the list. That's a goal. Get sponsored by a brand. Again, Gymshark. Y'all hear me, man. I don't know how many times I can say it, but I'm here, bro. Gymshark is one of my main, like, brands that I want to be with. Obviously, any brand is a good brand. I lie. Can I say that? Any brand is not a good brand, but any brand deal I get, I'll obviously be grateful for it. There we go. Next one. Let me see. Be in a commercial, TV show, or short film. This one is big for me. As everybody who does watch my channel knows, I am trying to become an actor. That is one of my biggest dreams. Content creation can come next. My biggest dream is becoming an actor. If I can accomplish any one of those three, I will consider myself have made it. That's just the first step, but in my opinion, that's a big deal for me. So that is I think one of my main goals on the list. The next one is take control of my life. I have been very down and out lately. Just feeling like I've been lost. I feel this way, I think, every time this year. I feel like I'm not doing enough. And really and truly, it's not anybody's fault but my own. I feel like I can take more control of my life. I do have a good job. A lot of people always say, like, Niles, you have a good job. I don't know why you feel like that. You're doing good for yourself at your age. You feel like you're not doing enough when you feel like you have a lot of potential, if that makes any sense. When you feel like you have a lot of potential to do great things, you never feel like you're truly doing enough until you accomplish your goals. I might look good into somebody else's eyes, but I don't feel like I look, not good as in like the attractive aspect, but like doing good, like job wise, career wise. I feel like I could be doing 10 times more than what I'm doing right now. But I know that God has different plans for me, and He has a plan for me. And if I can keep my head on a swivel, if I could keep my head in a straight path, I think that's what I'm trying to say. I can accomplish any goal. I have to be patient. That is my biggest thing. I lack a lot of patience, but I have to be patient. I have no choice. I need to be patient, and I need to trust that His timing and everything that He's doing for my life is for a reason. So that, I think, is a goal that I just need to learn over time how to do, but I do want to accomplish taking over my life, doing things that, might not be a good idea at the time, but if it feels good for me, why not do it? I feel like I don't take a lot of risk because I'm always thinking about what somebody else is going to think, but I never really truly think about how I feel. So that's one of them that is personal to me. And then my last one is travel more. I don't feel like I get out enough. I just go an hour away to a casino and then to Lafayette, Louisiana. Like, that's not enough. I need to travel the world. I need to see stuff. I need to get out. So that's one of my main ones. I keep saying that. I have a lot of main ones, but I do want to travel more. Oh, I forgot I have, y'all, I completely forgot I put water to boil. I'm cooking right now that I completely forgot that I was. I think another thing on my list should be sidetracked. I get sidetracked a lot. I am cooking like spaghetti type pasta. It's just something to meal prep for the week. Okay, we can go back in my room because, all right. Now it's time for the stuff that's a little bit more serious to me, but it's a little bit more personal, so that's why it's so serious to me. And there's two things on this list. Two things that I feel like I need to leave behind and I need to stop doing in 2026 in general. Now, obviously, I know when 12 o'clock hits, it's not just going to magically disappear. But these are things that I know if I tell myself I have to do it, it's going to get left behind, because I know I'm mentally at a point where I'm trying to become stronger mentally, and I'm trying to trust everything around me, and I'm trying to trust everything God has given me. And these two things are the feeling of being a failure and worry. Those are the two things that I really struggle with on a daily basis. Feeling of being a failure is feeling like I'm never doing enough, feeling that I'm never good enough. That's something that I just deal with because I want to do more, but that all comes with time and that all comes with patience. And worry is me just worrying that, what if I post this video and nobody likes it? What if I post this video and everybody thinks it's corny? What if I post this video and embarrass myself? I have to stop. I have to leave that in the past, because there's never a time where somebody's not going to think you're corny, not going to think you're, the stupidest person, or not going to, just genuinely think that you're a weirdo. There will always be times where people are just constantly trying to bring you down. And if you allow it to, it will. So those are just some things that I need to let go of, and I need to just leave in the past or leave in 2025, because I feel like if I can bring a good positive energy into 2026, start the year off with a bang, start the year off strong, the rest of the year is cake. The rest of the year is for me. And that's what I want to do. I want to go into January. I want to go into this year with the most positive and, driven mindset. I'm trying to go into this year, and I'm trying to do everything I can to make my dreams come true, my goals come true. And if I have to cut people off, if I have to, do certain things to get there, I'll have to do that. I cannot go into this with negative energy. I cannot go into 2026 with any kind of negative energy. So this is a video, and this is a promise to myself. I want to look back at this video a year from now and say we made it. And that's what I will do. Manifestation is so powerful, because if you manifest something, you can make it come true. You can make it life. You could give it life. And I'm manifesting that 2026 is going to be the best year of my life. It just has to be because of me. I have to make it happen. So until the next video, y'all, but this is it for this one. Love y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tune in for the next one. The next vlog should be coming up soon. Don't know when exactly. It should be either tomorrow or Monday. Not too sure, but we're going to have another vlog for y'all soon. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Till the next video. Bye.